and after what they showed the family.
That's civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who was also representing the Brown family. He and other lawyers were not even allowed to be in the room with the family as they watched the video. The African American lawyer and the other attorneys were told since they were not licensed in North Carolina, they couldn't see the video, which was first heavily redacted. Members of the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department say they were serving Brown a warrant on drug charges when they shot and killed him. They say he was trying to drive away. The family says the deputy started shooting first. Crump says officials are hiding something, and he will get to the truth.
We have to keep demanding transparency because we do not feel what the county attorney offered was transparency at all.
Meanwhile, a black man is holding on, shockingly survives, after his attorney says Isaiah Brown was shot 10 times by a sheriff's deputy in Spotsylvania County, Virginia. Attorney David Haynes says Brown was holding a cordless house phone, ironically on the phone with a 911 dispatcher. Brown called because he was having a domestic dispute with his brother. Authorities say the same deputy that shot him actually did a good deed for him about 45 minutes earlier. He gave him a lift home when Isaiah Brown's car broke down. When the 911 call came in, he went back to his house and assumed what Brown had in his hand was a gun.
He made it totally clear that he did not have a weapon, that he did not have a gun, and he was calling assistance from 911.
The Louisville, Kentucky Metro Police Department, where no officers were directly held accountable for the death of Breonna Taylor during a botched raid, will now be investigated by the Department of Justice. The city's mayor, Rick Fisher, and its new police chief, Erica Shields, say the arrest stands in the way of the scrutiny of the fans. Good officers.
Good evening, Sheila. How you like my new doohickey? It can be worn as a mask. It can be worn as a scarf. It's got many functions. And cutting off my breath. That's what it's good for. Woo! Good God. Time to get this party going.
For 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
The Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all over? Because the players kept
Kids
all over it.
The Dad joke. Corny, grown-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when spraying cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can you tell your cat joke? Just kidding.
And with any luck,
yes, it is.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the ambulance? Because he didn't have anybody to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Explore exciting and dynamic free virtual programs with Lyric on Demand from Lyric Opera of Chicago. Watch in-depth masterclasses and fascinating behind-the-scenes features. Stream full-length concerts and operas and more. Discover something new today at lyricopera.org/on-demand.
The views expressed on our programs are not necessarily those of WVON, Midway Broadcasting Corporation, or our participating sponsors.
Can't complain at all.
Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Hey, now look alive! Everything lights up, make you wanna shine. Talk about happiness, is that what we're talking about? Money won't bring you happiness, but we know where. WVON. WVON. Come on now, smile, get happy. Wow! Tune in and turn on.
We've been waiting for so long.
Good God. Sheila Forrest. We've been waiting for so long. Sheila Forrest, Sheila Forrest, Sheila Forrest. Graham Central Station. We've been waiting.
Okay, doctor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you as always. one of the others.
Right. or both. It's cool.
Featured artist.
Tonight we feature the music of Travares.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Okay.
More of a musician.
Who's that? Travares was a 5-man group known for Never Had a Love Like This Before.
I didn't know. Okay, I never knew the name of the group then.
Yeah, and Don't Take Away the Music. She's Gone. What was the other song that was real popular? More Than a Woman. More Than a Woman to Me. Yep.
I always get a musical lesson when I listen to it, man. So I didn't know that. See, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was on the song.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna learn it.
Don't.
Get everything?
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Our brothers down there at the Worldwide Flight Services in training. He started his first training today.
Oh, congratulations to him. That's what's up.
Nate worked down there.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about Nate then.
Yeah, I didn't either, but as we were talking, I realized, wait a minute. Did he just say that? Yeah, but case come on. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
I didn't even think about that. How you doing?
Y'all looking at a miracle. Last week, my wheel fell off my truck while I was driving.
Right. I remember you talking about that on the radio show.
And like Humpty Dumpty, they had to put my truck back together again because I was riding on the brake drum.
Wow. Brother, I'm glad you didn't go on the expressway at that.
Me too.
All right, brother.
We're gonna get on out of here.
Take us on in, black brother.
Have a good evening.
All right. What you say, Sheila? That's me. More Than a Woman. Travares. Janine Lee Jefferson. Good evening, Janine. Welcome to the B-Sides. Don't forget to share the video on your page. Just hit share because it's good to share and share alike. So how'd you guys like this weather today? Oh yeah, fool's weather. Because, of course, it's going to be cooler tomorrow. A whole, I think, 11 degrees cooler. It was 80-something today. Yeah. So don't get too comfortable, folks. When I got here tonight, it had cooled off a little bit. So it's it dropped down from 80 to 50 degrees. And I'm still wearing my leather coat. I don't care what nobody says. I got on a leather coat. I got on 2 T-shirts, and I have on, my big Donny Hathaway apple cap with my do-rag on under it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, a lot of people turned on their AC today. As a matter of fact, where I stay in Dalton, I guess you could say my landlord, she turned on the AC, and she sent me a text message asking, did the AC bother me? Nope. Because it gets really hot in the house when it's 80 degrees or more outside. I'm like, hey, it don't bother me. I got my own climate in my room. If I get too hot, I open the window. If I get too cold, I got one of those little, not a space heater, but it's like a it's like a portable radiator. So I'm cool.
Oh.
Russell Baker, Shake and Bake. What's going on, man? Yeah, but once again, if you like this type of weather, just wait until June, because it'll be back, but it'll be constant or consistent, or whichever you want to say. But right now, it's still April going into May, so it's like this is the prelude of the summer. So it was 82 today. That's wonderful. It ain't gonna be 82 tomorrow. It's definitely 80 nothing now. It's dropped down to 50 degrees. So people, beware. Beware of the weather. Once again, like I always say, Russ, if you don't like Chicago weather, just wait. It'll change. And it did. It went from 80 degrees and it dropped down to 50. I'm not taking my leather coat off. I got a leather coat, 3/4, and I got a longer one. I ain't, and go buy another one this weekend from the Goodwill. They got some nice leather coats that people didn't want anymore. Now that's how you start a show. The SOS band and dash. It's your Dr. Al Greer flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides. What was that? Okay, let me try that again. It's your Dr. Al Greer flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides. Good morning, all my B-siders, my M-squatters, my third shifters, and of course, my dusty insomniacs who hold me down each and every night as I flip the 45s and play the B-sides. Let's kick it off with Isaac Hayes. This is Joy on 1690 WVON. Bonita. Sheila said, I can handle the 82-degree weather, but the 90-degree weather, I will be inside under the AC. I heard that. But once again, it was 82 today. 82. It's now 50 degrees. Don't be too happy to take your clothes off yet, Bonita. Not to say you're going to take your clothes off, but I'm just saying, Yeah, don't be in too much of a hurry to take your clothes off. To get into that summer gear you've been waiting all winter to put on, and probably last year because you couldn't go anywhere. So that's right, Terry Hardy, the historic WVON. Yes, sir. So just be careful, be cool. 80 is too darn hot. Yes, it is. But once again, just wait. Just wait. Sooner or later, it's going to stay warm, and that's it. Right now, it's not going to stay warm. Until like I would say, okay, it's May, so we got about a month left. Because we're at the end of April, so that's it. That's it. That's all. It's wise to have your leather jacket with you. This weather can change at a moment's notice. You are absolutely right. I have my leather coat with me. It's like a mini trench. It's not a really long trench, but it's like what I call my shaft trench. So, which I bought in the summertime. I put it in layaway and finally got it out in the summertime. So I'm going to keep wearing it. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I'm going to continue to wear it. So, Bonita, she said I was going to do that. Just take them right off. I know, right? My jacket is detachable, has a detachable hoodie. Well, that's good. That's good. That's really good. But once again, folks, it is the end of April going into May. I'm going to keep my clothes on. As much as I want to take my clothes off too, yeah. It ain't that time yet. It is not that time yet. Just be cool.
A sides up, B sides down. It's Dr. Al Greer flipping the 45s and playing the B sides on 1690 WVON.
So, just hold tight. You have plenty of time to walk around naked, Benina. No streaking. Oh, why? That's no fun. That's always been my favorite. It's like late at night when nobody's outside, it's dark outside, and go on the back porch and just stand butt ass naked. and hope that the neighbors aren't looking, or doing the same thing. I'm gonna stand on the back porch. Like, boy, if you don't get your butt back in here. It's illegal. No, it isn't. Nope. You know why, Sheila? It's not illegal because you're standing on your own property. Now, if you live in an apartment building and you do that, it's a different story. But, if you're in an apartment building and somebody else sees you, then there's a problem. They could call and say that someone is doing indecent exposure. But if you're in your own house, standing on the back porch of your house, then it's possible not to get caught. As long as you're not moving around a lot. But it's kind of, how can I put it? It kind of gives you a sense of freedom to just do it at least once, or to go outside once when it's raining in the middle, not one of those thunderstorms, but a light, gentle summer rain, and you and your significant other go outside and just stand in the rain and just kiss, But yeah, it'd be safer if you had your own place. But apartment building, and you standing there and somebody looking up at you is like 911, and then you got your phone in your hand. They want all that stuff. So use your own discretion. Don't do what I do. But once again, just use your own discretion. I mean, every now and then you want to be right. Surprise. Yeah. Like, your neighbor could be doing the same thing. You're like, oh, I think I'll go outside and stand on the back porch, butt ass naked. Try it first with your underwear. Yeah, try it with the underwear first. And if you feel comfortable the next time you do it, then do it without clothing. But once again, make sure you look first, make sure everybody's in the house, and just stand on the back porch, whether you're fully naked or if you just want to stand outside with your drawers on. A lot of guys do that. We stand outside with our drawers on, standing at either full attention or half attention, trying to get some attention. And the next thing you hear is, get your butt back in this house with that thing before you put somebody's eye out. So, that kind of stuff. So, once again, hey, it's liberating. I remember I went to Las Vegas one year, and I was with my then fiance, and I coaxed her to come outside. She was a preacher's daughter. So, a lot of the stuff that she grew up listening to, or, was thrown at her was, thou shalt not, the whole 10 commandments. I'm like, you grown, get your butt out here. You with your fiance, come, let's stand outside naked. And I finally got her to do it, but she was real close to me. She would not let me go. And that was cool. She wouldn't, and that was cool because the fact that she wouldn't let me go meant that she really trusted me. She trusted that I wasn't going to push her outside and just leave her and lock the window, lock the door. So that was it. So, yep, those were fun days, I tell you. Fun days, yes. Fun times. Kind of hoping I get to do that this year with the wifey. So, yeah, it would be nice. It would be really nice. Yep. But, once again, if you have nosy neighbors, I wouldn't advise you to do it, butt naked. Try the underwear first. They'll just think you're wearing a bikini. They were known at one time as Chubby and the Turnpikes. That sounds like a cheesy name. They hail from New Bedford. I can't even see it. New Bedford, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. They changed their name to Travares, which is their last name, and they became popular when they signed with Capitol Records. Their biggest hit, More Than a Woman, from the soundtrack of the movie Saturday Night Fever. Tonight we feature the music of Travares right here on 1690 WVON with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides. Hello to Sheila Forrest, Benita Clay, and Carol Butcher. Thanks for checking in to the B-sides. Now I was talking about, like in the summertime when it's really hot outside, to step out on your back porch. Only if you have a house. If you have an apartment, you might not want to try that. But to step out, and just be free. Hi, Carol. And just, and once again, first do it with, some underwear. Maybe you might want to put a gown on, and if you get a good breeze, feel really good, But guys do it all the time. We stand on the back porch. We don't care who's looking. But once again, I'm not advising everyone to do this, to take their clothes off and go stand outside on the back porch, butt ass naked. Once again, try some clothes first. I'm sorry, try some underwear first, and then, from there on, then, I know, Benita. Like, cut it out. But you'll thank me in the morning. Just don't do it tonight because, the weather is changing back. It may have been 82 degrees for a high today, or yesterday rather. But today, we're not going to be as lucky. It's going to be like 67 for a high. So still not bad, but I'm just saying, don't throw your coats and your jackets away yet. All right? It only takes a minute, girl. But once again, use your own discretion. A lot of people like to go, what they call commando. You don't like to put any underwear on. Of course, women can't do that all the time, especially, either the beginning or the end of the month. You don't want that embarrassment, especially when you're in church and you stand up, and then, it's like, oh my God, yeah. You look down at the pew and it's like, ooh, excuse me, can I be excused? Yeah. So, yeah, that time of the month you want to have some bottoms on. Something on your bottom. Yeah. Too late. Daryl Reader. Stand there with a newspaper cover. Oh, boy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to encourage everybody to stand outside butt naked. So, yep. I know what you meant, Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Yep. Yeah, get you a newspaper covering, or something. A raincoat. I remember a young lady coming to my house with a raincoat on. I knew what time that was, so, What'd you say, Sheila? Better have the Tribune. Yeah. Yeah, the Sun Times is too little. Anyway, don't forget to share the video that you're watching now on your page. Just hit share and leave it there. All right? Share and share alike. I do appreciate it. And your friends will thank you in the morning. He said, better have the Tribune. I heard that. You shared it. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you very much. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for always having my back. Daryl Reader, where are you these days? Are you still in Chicago? Are you in Atlanta? Or where are you, Daryl Reader? It's always good to see one of my former schoolmates from Horace Mann, South Shore, Mendel, all those schools that I got kicked out of. But it's good to see everyone. Hey, everybody. Oh, no. Okay, no hair, buddy. Okay, cool. Yep. Once again, I'm not encouraging everyone to go naked, especially not this summer. You never know, with the rays and everything else. Oh, okay. Good to see you, Daryl, once again. Just got off work. Where do you work these days? Because, I might need a fourth job. I got a little time, on Monday between 12 and 6, so I could use another job somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Maybe I'll do some Uber or something. Since I got my license back, maybe I'll, go rent me a car and do some Uber. That's an idea. That's a good idea. I think I'll do that. Go rent a car and do some driving. Some Ubering. Uber or Lyft, whichever, Make me some quick money. Yep. Everybody I know is Ubering. My nephew Solo, he did that. Bought him a Jeep Grand Cherokee and all of that stuff. Another partner of mine, he bought a house Ubering. I'm like, Dad, that's a lot of driving, ain't it? Or either that or it pays very well. South Suburban College. Okay. Did they have a broadcasting class that I could teach or something? A music class? Something. Give me something to do. Anything but mopping up. I don't think I'm too good at that. As a matter of fact, I had applied for several jobs. There was this lady who had hired me to do a party. She said, well, the only jobs that I know of are like sweeping and mopping up a school, late at night. I'm like, okay, but she said, but you wouldn't like it. Why wouldn't I like it? It's money. It's what? It's $17, $18 an hour. Why wouldn't I like it? Said, because you're not good at using your hands. You're not a manual laborer, is what she said. And I was like, yeah, you pretty much hit it on the head. And another friend of mine who retired from the CTA, he said, man, if you had done it a long time ago, like, 20, 30 years ago, then, I could see you doing it. But now you wouldn't be able to. Said you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't last. I'm like, wow, you really know me, don't you? And he was right. He was definitely right. I would not be able to do it. And it has nothing to do with pride. It has nothing to do with pride. It just has a lot to do with, physical ability, which, I've never been good with my hands or, good with the public. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. I've never been too good with my hands as far as, cleaning up, sweeping, and all of that stuff. My dad told me. My dad was a custodian for years. And he like, where you learn how to sweep at? Watching you. No, you didn't. I don't sweep like that. So that was it. So that was the end. So I even applied for Planet Fitness. I was going to be a trainer. Yeah. Train them what not to do. Like eating past 8 o'clock. Yeah, don't do that. So, yeah, that was the end of that. Yeah. So, that was it. Are you left or right-handed? I am right-handed, but sometimes I use my left hand, especially in this station. I use my left hand to play the music because the computer's on this side. Mm-hmm. Nanette Frank, Britain, hello. Yeah, I'm right-handed, naturally, but I use my left hand, like I said, to play the music and everything else. It's just a matter of moving the mouse around and clicking on the song. So it's not really that hard. Nanette Frank, Britain, you're a southpaw. Okay, all right. I didn't know that. That's good to know. My oldest son is left-handed. Nobody else in my family, except for the ladies in my family, my aunts are all left-handed. My uncles are all right-handed. So my son ended up being left-handed. They would hand the pen to him to his right hand, and he would put it in his left hand. In fact, they thought he was slow at first. No, he was just left-handed. And they had to get used to handing things to him using his left hand. And that's it. He became a fantastic artist. So, using his left hand, he's a southpaw. So, it's all good. Lady G, what's going on? It only takes a minute to fall in love and 30 seconds to have an argument. It's your Dr. Al Greer, flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides tonight on Travares. It's your Dr. Al Greer. Did I say that already? Yes, I did. I'm repeating myself. Anyway, hello to Sheila Forrest, Lady G, and everybody else. Thanks for checking in to the B-Sides. Poor Donna Summer. When Quincy Jones produced her, it was a Quincy Jones production. She was not allowed to change anything, to do anything different. It was like, sing it like it is on the paper, and that was it. She had no creative control over that album. It did kind of good. It had that song, Love is in Control, but that's about it. All right, folks. So I already ate my dinner for tonight. Actually, I ate what my wife gave me last night for lunch, which consisted of a steak, 3 chicken wings, 3 large chicken wings that she baked, ear of corn, and a bratwurst. So, of course, I ate the bratwurst, the mixed vegetables, and I ate the chicken wings today. So I still have the steak and the ear of corn left, and I ate my sandwich, which was from the hoagie place on Sibley Boulevard. So, folks, I'm just happy to be here this evening once again. Considering what could have happened with that tire, I'm still a little shaken. So, if you see a white truck traveling really slowly on the Dan Ryan or the Bishop Ford, no, it's not OJ. It's AG. I'm scared to drive fast. I got my thing. Yeah, I'm still driving really slow. Yep, I'm driving like I'm driving Miss Daisy, boy. uh, So this is what I got in the mail today. This is a kente cloth, multi-purpose. You can wear it as a, you can wear it as a mask. You can wear it as a head rag, do-rag, whatever. That's one. And then I got two of these. Can you see it? Black Lives Matter. That's a white one with black, and then a black one with gold. Now I'm not too sure. Let me slow this down here. Now I'm not too sure which one to keep and which one to give away. But both of them, maybe I'll keep I don't know. So I'm not going to wear either one of them. What I'm going to do is, of course, talk to my wife first and see which one she wants. So shout out to the gentleman formerly known as Michael Benson. These days he's known as Mikhail. I have to look up his name. But he was born Michael Benson and, grew up in my neighborhood. In fact, he was one of my first roadies when I became a full-fledged DJ. So, yep. Don't drive fast. Let those speed demons have the road. I know that's right.
That's the same song.
Same song. The B-sides. 1690 WVON.
I mean, when I say they were flying this evening, they were flying. Especially those guys with the motorcycles. Yeah. And I'm always the one that they follow. The popos always follow me. But these guys are doing like 80 on their bikes, and they don't get stopped. They don't even get looked at. They look at my old slow driving self, and they follow me on the E-way. I don't get it. I don't get it. If it's warm enough this weekend, if it stays warm, I'm letting you guys know now, I'm going to get a haircut. So I have to get in touch with my niece who does my hair. Right, they always tailgate me. I'm going to get with my niece who does hair. She's a professional barber, and her name is Jovan. So I'm going to get with her. She's going to do something to my hair. I don't know what. So on Monday, when you guys see me, I'll have a whole new haircut. I don't know if I'm going to continue to wear it backwards or if I'm going to comb it forwards or whatever. Whatever works. Because right now, this ain't working. So, we need to build that back up. And at the same time, I need to get out of some of these hats. I sleep with a do-rag on. I wear a do-rag to church to the point where, I have to take it off because I'm in church. you know, I'm kind of, you know, I was kind of hoping that my hair would come back, but, you know, they said the more you worry about it, the more it falls out. So I ain't going to worry about it coming back. So I'm going to get a decent looking haircut, whatever decent looking is going to be. And check me out Monday for a new haircut, hairstyle, whatever. But whatever it be, it's going to be, yeah. I will be touching up the gray. Whatever she does, it'll still be, you know, it'll still be whatever it is. But I got to do something about this back here. You know, I thought if I grew it out long enough, it would cover the bald spot, but it doesn't grow that long. So once again, I ain't gonna worry about it. Same song, different artist. Bobby Womack, and of course, before that, Chicago's own Rufus featuring Shaka Khan. Girl, you're welcome. Stop on by. On 1690 WVON, the Talk of Chicago with your Dr. Al Greer, shouting out Annette Brown, Sheila Forrest, and Daryl Reeder. Thanks for checking in. Daryl and I used to, I think we went to grammar school or high school together, or both, at South Shore and Horace Mann. Thanks for checking in to my Facebook Live. If you're a friend on Facebook, check me out. Or if you're on Facebook, period, send me a friend request, and I'll be sure to accept it and put you on my live video. All right? You can follow me around, you know, just like a regular stalker. Here's Steely Dan. And do it again on 1690 WVON. It's your Dr. Al Greer flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides. Yep. John Caldwell. What's going on, Johnny? You go back, Jack, do it again. It seems like everybody, I know mutiny coming up, sir. It seems like everybody that I know whose hair starts to, you know, I guess fall out or whatever. The only alternative for black men is just to shave your head or get a unit. And I'm not really trying to get a unit, you know. Because if you get one, you got to wear it all the time. Otherwise, you look really stupid without it. You know, if you're caught without it, you know, then it's like, oh, you're not wearing your hair. I'm not wearing my hair today. I remember watching a movie with Steve Harvey. Throughout the whole movie, he wore a hat. You know, in every scene, he had on a hat or a cap or whatever, where he played the father to what's his name? Nick Cannon. So, and yeah, some people look stupid with it on because you can kind of tell that it ain't their hair, you know. But if I get a good, hair piece, or if I start, you know, I'm going to, you know, ask some questions because my niece is a specialist when it comes to that, so she will probably suggest that I try something different, which will probably be Rogaine, if it's not too far gone. Sometimes minoxidil can bring your hair back, but then it's very thin, and then you have to use it for the rest of your life. Well, black men can't remember to, use their Rogaine when they, before they leave the house. So, that hair goes away after a while. So, hair transplants are anywhere between $2,500 and $3,000, where they pluck hair out the back of your neck and put it on the top of your head. Two and three hairs at a time. So, and of course it grows back because it's it has the DNA that your actual hair has. As you can probably tell, I got a whole bunch of hair back here in the back. Not so much here on the front. Well, here and on the sides, but not so much on the top and in the back where it counts. So we'll see what happens. See what she, she might recommend a shampoo, and maybe the shampoo will bring my hair back. But meanwhile, packing it down with Murray's every week, because that's what I do. I wash it once a week, slap the Murray's back down into it, and then, brush it vigorously until it just lays down on my scalp. So I remember with my first wife, she insisted that I cut all my hair off. Right, the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, she suggested that I cut my hair off, and I did. And everybody was like, why would you shave your head? Oh, because my wife told me. She said it would look better and to give up my hair because it's not growing back. No sooner did I stop shaving my head, my hair came back with a vengeance. Yeah. I mean, it came back with a vengeance. I mean, it was long and thick and very gray. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we will see what happens. But I doubt if I go the route of just, shaving it all off. So, not quite ready for that yet.
And the voice of the nation, 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
The kitchen. I haven't heard that term in a while. But once again, folks, back to the weather.
It's the same church.
Don't trust it. Just wait. Anyway, I miss my hair. Yep, right now it's 51 degrees, which is a far cry from the 80-degree weather we had earlier today. You know, once again, don't trust it. in the words of Flavor Flav, don't trust it, man.
Texas Attorney General.
Don't trust it. Yeah, when it gets to June, that's when you say, okay, put the coats up somewhere.
Work on the iHeartRadio app or log on to BINnews.com. I'm Jaleesa Chatzman with Ray Harris on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
The Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
WVON, where being black and proud is not just a moment, it's a movement.
Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. The Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
This is MC Light. You're listening to the B-Sides with Al Greer on 1690 WVON.
John Caldwell. Where did everybody go? Sheila, John, somebody, help me. Where did everybody go? So for all you, hey, Angela Jones, Chris Bass, how low can you go? For all of you superheroes fans, there's a new, and it's based on a old comic strip called Invincible. And it's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. Been trying to follow it on, I think it's on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. Either Netflix or Amazon. Oh, Amazon. It's on Amazon. That's right. That's the one I pay for. Okay. So, check it out. Called Invincible. It's an animated series, and it's about superheroes and their families and all that. One of the voices on there is Sandra Oh, formerly of I don't know. I was thinking of Ryan's Hope. The show on Channel 7 that everybody was in love with. It was created by old girl. So anyway, before she created Scandal. Summertime is here. Once again, don't forget to share the video. I see that Sheila Forrest has already shared it. Okay, share the video, share the live, share the love. My grandmother used to say, this is fool's weather. This is fool's weather. Don't go outside half naked, even though it's 82 degrees outside today. Right now, it's like 52 degrees. Big drop. Like I always say, if you don't like Chicago weather, just wait. It'll change. It's your Dr. Al Greer flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides on the SOS band. No lies. This is the no lie zone on 1690 WVON. Our number here for Nanette Frank, 773-591-1690. Corey Young has been 80 here, 2 days in Iowa, drops Wednesday. That's what I mean. It's not quite summer yet. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Pardon me while I listen to this song, all right? It's one of my favorites by the SOS Band, No Lies. Shh. Mm. Shh. Mm. Shh. Mm. Shh. Do it. Do it. Mm, mm, mm. I know that's a drum machine playing that, but I can match the drum machine. Really? Mm. 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 Boop, boop, boop. Strong. Mm. At last. No. Come on, Janet. She said, "Not control this."
Responded to the Capitol. To help out their, brothers and sisters in the U.S. Capitol Police, and to protect members of Congress and their staff. And that, how we managed to make it out of that day without more significant loss of life is a miracle. What I saw in the tunnel, the 147 MPD officers and 6 U.S. Capitol Police officers that defended the West Terrace. Again, it was the most brutal combat imaginable. It was like, nothing I had ever seen outside of the movies.
Well, let me just say that I know that we've been talking about transparency a lot, especially what's happening now in North Carolina and the releasing of body-worn camera video. Officer Fanone had body-worn camera, was wearing a body-worn camera that day, and so far they won't release the video. We're going to talk about that and much, much more with Officer Michael Fanone right after this. We'll be right back.
Our Confident Forever plan is possible with a CFP professional.
A CFP.
Hey, who's that? I see one person. Feel like I'm on Romper Room. I see so and so, and I see Sheila, and I see John. For John Caldwell, that is Mutiny from Junior Walker and the All-Stars on 1690 WVON. Talking Chicago with your Dr. Al Greer, flipping the 45s and playing the B-sides on Travares. They got pigeonholed into being a disco group, but they were actually doing R&B, but they came out in the disco era. So, hey, what are you going to do? Hey, what are you going to do? Hey, who knew? His heaven must be missing an angel from Travares as we flip the 45s and play the B-sides on 1690 WVON. I tell you, I get no respect around here. No respect at all. And if somebody comes into the chat room, no, I'm not asleep. Thank you. Let me put my head up. Is he asleep? heaven. Let history repeat itself. Lady G! She's back, y'all. Minute at a time. More than a woman. More than a woman to me. Just came from Indiana with my daughter getting gas and squares. Gas and square is always good. Yes, that's a good combination. Just don't light your squares near the gas. Anyway, don't forget to share the video. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Who did it? Who done it? Who done it? Who done? I think that's a cute song. Tavares and Who Done It on 1690 WVON, the talk of Chicago. As we flip the 45s and play the B-sides on that group tonight, still touring to this day. They dwindled down from a 6-man group to a 5-man group to now 4. Let's hope they're not like the Whispers with 3 members, But see, they're all brothers, so it's, unless their parents have more kids, it ain't gonna happen, right? Here's Chocolate Milk with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Blue Jeans on 1690. Talk about bad times. Lady G! Take me to the river. Wow, wow, wow. I want to know who. Mm. Blue jeans, blue jeans, blue jeans, blue jeans.
Same song. Different artist. On the B-sides, 1690 WVON.
Same song. Same song. Different artist. The B-sides. 1690 WVON.
Mhm. Same song, different artists, same musicians, same studio. Take Me to the River from Al Green. Before that, Chicago's own Syl Johnson and the same song, different artists. Take Me to the River on 1690 WVON, the Talk of Chicago, with your Dr. Al Greer and the Spinners. This is Tony, My Love.
But you should take the time to respect what I say. Loving our song is a heart of our own. You can stop.
Only my love. Get better. Tony, my love. But you're really fooling. Just be forgiven. Mm-hmm. On to her mother. Oh, I've been wrong. I've been a minute. On her way home, the kind of lady she is, y'all. My love, don't know what you're doing. Tony, my love, it's you're really fooling. Just be been given, never win. My love, don't know what you're doing. Get better. Tony, my love, it's you're really fooling. Given, I know that I could never win. You my love, what you doing? Tony, my love, sure you're really fooling. Giving, I know that I could never win. Tony, my love, but you and what you're doing. Don't be better. Tony, my love, but you're really fooling. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-doom, boom, boom. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 I'll be back. Oh, oh, oh. Whew.
Voice of the Nation, 1690 WVON, Chicago.
Lisa Chatsman
And I'm Ray Harris on the Black Information Network.
as protesters in Columbus, Ohio, march in the name of police accountability. Micaiah Bryant's loved ones are announcing funeral plans for the 16-year-old shot and killed by Columbus police. The black teen's funeral is set for this Friday at the First Church of God on the east side of Columbus, Ohio. It's the same church where Andre Hill and Casey Goodson Jr., two black men killed by Columbus police last December, were also laid to rest. Bryant was shot and killed by a Columbus police officer last week while lunging at another woman with a knife.
There's a new lead prosecutor in the Ahmaud Arbery murder case. Cobb County, Georgia's Linda Donikowski will head the case. The announcement comes after prosecutor Jesse Evans announced his departure from the district attorney's office. Georgia's attorney general gave the case to Cobb County after the two coastal Georgia prosecutors recused themselves from the case. 25-year-old Arbery was shot and killed in February of 2020 while running through a Brunswick neighborhood. The three white men charged in his murder claimed they were trying to execute a citizen's arrest because